part is that we don't create content when we're in a lower vibrational frequency. What is a lower vibrational frequency? So if we're pissed off and we are in fear, then what content would we create? If we want to rant online, or if we're tired, exactly, what content would we create? Now, what I'm about to share with you could go against the grain of certain other teachings, yet to me, I know that the frequency in which we do everything is a billion times more potent than the action. And so many people are literally programmed within a content slave consciousness. Content slave consciousness is keep putting out content. You know, like be out there, keep putting it out. You got to keep putting out content, you know, every single day on Instagram, several times a day. If we are just doing all over ourselves, the problem with that is if we're just putting out content and it's kind of like an action without our soul present, well, is that content working at a multidimensional level to call in the souls? Yeah, no. And then are we actually stopping to go, what frequency am I coding the digital world with? Am I coding it with love, possibility, dreams? Or am I coding it with fear, fatigue, scarcity? And if we are in a lower vibrational frequency, if we're currently purging or going through something, then we do center ourselves. We remember that we're a leader. Regardless of how big your team is, you're a leader right now. And a leader has a responsibility to take care of its people. And I believe when it comes to leadership, that the best way we can serve our people is to supply them with an environment where they raise their frequency, they're able to access their higher self-consciousness, their soul, they're able to access the infinite, stream of love inside of them. The best way that we can serve our people is to create bridges of light out of fear into love, out of scarcity into possibility. And this is why that next recommendation is we don't create content if we ourselves are in scarcity of fear. We don't create content in money scarcity because we need to call in some sales. Think about it. If the driving force of the human is, I need sales, is that really in the highest good of the people? If I'm a soul looking at you and I see that you're, really in desperation, you just want to sell me. I'm not going to guide my human to come and work with you yet, to come and sign up with you yet, even if the soul resonance is there. This is also why when we're in desperation, we don't have, when we're in scarcity and desperation, who here has noticed that when you're in scarcity and desperation, you don't seem to do so well in sales? And it's working on a vibrational frequency level. The soul is not going to tell its human to go, even if you are the right person, until you get your friggin' shit up, until you serve, until you step up and realize that your job is to hold a place of light, hold a place of love, to really care more about the person coming in than our own back pocket. And this is why our own frequency, staying within a frequency connected to our soul, stay in a frequency where we remember that we're eternal beings, that we're never actually under threat. This is one life out of countless. Depending on the type of soul you are, and I can feel the grid, and most of you are very old souls. You've had countless lifetimes. You are so safe. Source consciousness is with you. Your soul is with you. Your soul family is with you to come into that place of knowing, of trust, to come into that place that we know that if we have a mission to bring freedom to the world, that we are so supported, fully supported by the whole universe. And that's what we anchor into. Feel it. Feel it in your blood, in your bones, in your organs right now. What does it feel like to center in? I'm on a mission to bring sovereignty and freedom to the people. Every person who resonates and joins my team has the ability to create true freedom, to leave the matrix, to birth something new, to get out of that reality, that world where most people go to wither away and become hopeless. You are creating bridges of light. Now, by the way, of course, no, we can't force the people to walk the bridge. We create the bridge. You are literally, if anything, I see you guys as you're someone who's literally calling people onto this bridge of light, bridge of freedom, bridge of sovereignty. And the people get to step on that bridge. And you get to hold the frequency, hold their visions. You are the holder, the custodian of their visions and dreams. Of course, they have to walk the bridge. Yet, oh my goodness, like what a beautiful mission, you know? And then you get to go, as opposed to looking at, let's call in this much money, and there's nothing wrong with money. Money frequency is one of my bestest friends in the universe, resources. Yet the way that a lot of people are co-creating with this frequency isn't serving them at the highest. Imagine for a second if instead of looking at how many sales, having a 50K month or a 100K month or a 200K month, imagine instead we actually got to look at souls. See yourself standing in front of this beautiful, magnificent bridge of light to freedom. And you're literally standing there, and instead of the money figure, you start to look at souls. You start to see these beautiful souls that are coming to find freedom, that are walking your bridge into realities of freedom. Now imagine, instead of 50K months, you're like, every month, 10 souls come through. Every month, we free 10 souls. Every month, we free 10 souls, 20 souls, 30 souls. And then you get to create content about sovereignty, about freedom, what it truly means to let go of the matrix without talking about the matrix too much, just talking about what's beyond the matrix. Let other people beat the drum of the negativity and let your people find the light.